Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and the channel's name is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Cancer, this video is for you guys and I have a great message. I gotta say, Cancer Spirit is very proud of you and they want to encourage you with this video, and they have a message for you that I think you're going to really like. I think that you have done so well and you have come so far, Cancer, and Spirit is so proud. I gotta say that. Like, whatever you're doing, Cancer, keep at it. You're going in the right direction, and things are going to pick up for you very soon. Now, your current energy is amazing. I pulled it, and I got 3 cards Spirit wanted me to use to describe your current energy. And the first one is transmute. So Cancer, I feel like you have turned some type of negative in your life into something positive. You were able to transform or turn something that should have brought you down, and you have risen above. Okay? And this probably involved patience and control on your part, but you have come so far. And because you took the negative and you turned it into something good, something useful, okay, this brought you some type of relief, okay, or relief is incoming. But this is your current energy. So I feel like Cancer, the Cancerian collective, you're feeling more at peace, you're more centered, you have kind of come into your own. And it's because of your connection with your spirituality, okay? So all these 3 together is your energy, Cancer. So you are divine, and I feel like you have a divine connection incoming for some of you, okay? And it's because of the choices you've made, Cancer. I feel like you've made all the right choices, and it's all leading up to something really amazing for you. Okay? Now you're getting signs because I pulled from my hollow deck. It's kind of a Halloween themed deck, and I got small signs reveal the bigger picture. Pay close attention. Divination, subtle signs, observation. The tea leaves. So I feel like the universe, Cancer, is giving you subtle signs of the direction they want you to take. Okay, so you need to pay attention to the small signs. It could be signs in nature, it could be repeating numbers, it could be just your intuition, it could be the people around you. But there is some type of signs that you are receiving. Pay attention. Okay, Spirit is wanting you to pay attention. They might be sending you little downloads, and you could be seeing this on license plates. You could be seeing this when you're out and about. And these signs, you got to be like mindful of it. So you got to be observant of your surroundings to pick up on these signs. And then I got the veil's edge. You stand between worlds, listen for whispers from beyond. So I feel like you are very spiritually connected, Cancer. So you have a very close connection to the divine, to the angels, to your ancestors, okay? And they are trying to communicate with you. So listen to what they have to say, okay? And they speak subtly to you, okay? They're not going to bombard you. They're just going to give you little hints, little whispers, little signs, okay? But you can catch on to them because they will keep doing it until you kind of see that they're trying to give you a message. All right, now I got 3 cards to describe your relationship. This could be past or present, and I got distant. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, okay? And then I got health. Health issues could arise. So maybe you or both of you are experiencing some type of health problem, okay? But I feel like this is more about the person on your mind, but it also could be you. And then I got gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So I feel like the person on your mind, Cancer, could be suffering from money problems and they have addictions. And one of them is probably gambling. Okay. So that is 3 cards to describe the relationship on your mind. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I channel messages. The angels, I'm a message deliverer from the angels. So maybe this is one of your signs from the universe because the angels have a message for you. So this is what they want to tell you, Cancer. There is no one like you. You truly are one of a kind. And you have proven you should be put on a pedestal because you didn't ask to be put one. You didn't ask to be put on one, if I can talk. You deserve to be crowned, and you will be crowned. You fought and the odds were against you, but you have proven your strength and dedication to deliver and stand firm and not to give up. You didn't give in, and all the others who received divine intervention give in. But not you. You listened to me and did as I told you, and that makes you very special. You will be given a seat at the top because you are chosen now, and the chosen are given the best, and the best is coming. So prepare yourself. You will be given the honor and glory you deserve, for you never asked for glory, so glory is yours. Okay, Cancer. So I'm getting that Spirit is saying you're a very humble person and you didn't ask to be put in any type of high position. You didn't ask the universe for something like that. You were wanting glory and honor and praise. And because you didn't ask, they are going to put you on a pedestal and they are going to give you the glory and they are crowning you because you are chosen, Cancer. Okay, so what an amazing message that Spirit has for you, Cancer. You are chosen and you have done everything. You did as you were asked. When others, caved, you didn't cave in. So Cancer, you are so strong. And Spirit is very proud of all that you've accomplished. Okay, Cancer. So now I'm going to get a reading for the person on your mind. Okay, it seems like maybe they're going through some bad times. Maybe some health concerns. They might have some addictions going on. We're just going to see what's going on with them. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Cancer's mind? We have the Hierophant and the 9 of Swords. Okay. I feel like this person knows that you two have a spiritual connection and it has consumed them. They are full of regret with the 9 of Swords. Maybe they can't sleep because they realize the depth of your connection, and now they realize what they've lost. So the person on your mind knows that they've lost some type of connection that they can't replace, is what I'm getting. And maybe they're getting signs with the Hierophant card, or their higher self is telling them, and possibly they've had a spiritual awakening, and now they've awakened to the facts that you are their divine counterpart, possibly. Okay? We'll keep going. Can you tell me more about the person on you? Oh my. We have the Wheel of Fortune, but reversed. So I feel like the person on your mind is not in a good place. They're experiencing bad luck. Things aren't going their way. They're in a negative place, but they're not doing anything to change their situation. So basically, they're repeating cycles that are negative. Okay, so they might be trapped in a karmic cycle that they keep repeating, and they keep making the same decisions over and over again, thinking that it'll have different results, but it isn't. This person isn't happy, but they might be doing the same things, and thinking that they're going to get happiness. But that's not how it works. Okay? Clarify. Can you tell me more? All right, we've got the World and the Three of Swords. I usually only take 4, but I'll take 5. Okay, so I feel like, Cancer, you possibly closed out the cycle. And I'm saying that because I've got the Three of Swords and the World together. These came out together. So this is telling me that you closed the door on this person, and this person, well, for one thing, I feel like they're kind of surprised that you closed the chapter on them. So possibly you just severed ties with this person is what I'm getting. And this person is heartbroken that you did this. Okay, maybe they thought you would never walk away. Maybe they thought that you would always be there. You know, Cancers, we are so loving, we are so giving. But then if we reach a breaking point, then that's that, you know. And maybe you reached your breaking point, and this person, and you're like, enough's enough. And well, they're heartbroken if that's the case. That's what I'm getting. Possibly this person can't sleep. They're kind of, I feel like they're a bit haunted by this connection with you, Cancer. Okay, the person on your mind. Okay, clarify the Hierophant, please. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, clarify the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Okay. The Chariot. Okay, clarify the Chariot. Okay. All right. I feel like the person on your mind, Cancer, was in a higher commitment. Okay. So you might not have known this, or maybe you did. I don't know. But this person decided that they were going to give to you and another person. Okay. So they thought they had a lot of love to give, and that they could share the love. Okay. All right, because I got the Three of Cups. So they were giving to you and someone else. So the person on your mind puts you in a love triangle. Okay? Now, this weighed heavy on this person because I feel like they were indecisive, okay, about what to do. Should I stop giving to one of them, or should I continue to give to both of them? They probably liked you both for different reasons, but this kind of weighed heavy on this person, the fact that they were hiding this from you with the Ten of Wands, okay? And they were hiding that they were in a commitment, okay? So I feel like the person on your mind has some guilt that they're carrying around because they did this to you, okay? They thought that they could get away with this, and that they could make you happy, and that they could make the other person happy. But I feel like it didn't turn out like that. Okay? And I feel like this person was not happy in their home life. Okay? So they kind of used you as a distraction, Cancer, from their situation. You kind of were someone who could distract them from the burdens of their life. Okay, so they kind of used you in a lot of ways to, because they had some things going on in their life that maybe you didn't know about, that they were having to deal with. Okay, now they aren't happy in this home life, and they want to move away from it, the person on your mind. Okay, and they could be a fellow Cancer, or they could be a Taurus. Okay, but they don't know what to do, and they don't know how to get out of this situation. Okay, because clarifying that, I've got the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So your person, I feel like they try to figure out, like they rack their mind, how do I get out of this situation with this person that I'm in this commitment with? Because I'm not happy where I'm at. The person on your mind's not doing well. They're not thriving in their current situation. Okay? But every time they try, they think of how to get out of it. But every time they do, something gets in the way. Okay? With the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Cups in reverse. And also there could be spell work involved that has confused this person. Because these 2 cards, they could tell me that your person, I feel like for some of you, your person has spells placed on them, okay, that did confuse them and prevented them from leaving this other person, okay? And that's one of the reasons why they stay with this person, is because of spell work, okay? With these 2 cards, I think spell work, okay? And this is spells going towards your person on your mind, confusing them, and keeping a hold on them, okay? Especially since they're both reversed. All right, so your person is kind of confused because of the spells. And also, your person likes to live in a fantasy land. So maybe the way they cope with their the situation that they have going on currently is through fantasies. And maybe you were one of the fantasies. You were a distraction that helped this person cope. Because for some reason, they feel stuck too. So it could be financial constraints is holding this person to this other person. It could be family ties. It could be friend expectations of others. Okay, responsibilities to, it could be children involved, because we have the 10 of Wands. That could be denoting children. Okay, but your person is overwhelmed by what they by their current situation, but they don't see a way out of it with the 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, all right, Kim, now we're going to clarify the 9 of Swords. Okay, so the 9 of Swords, can you tell me about the 9 of Swords, please? Okay, I've got the Tower, but in reverse. Okay. Clarify the Tower in reverse. We have the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. We have the Star. Okay. Clarify the Star. The Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the 8 of Cups. The Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, Cancer. So this person is a bit haunted by the connection between you. You must have had a very intense connection. Okay. Now, I will say there's some type of tower in their life that has them in a state of despair. Okay. Now, the tower's in reverse, but it's still a tower. So they're trying to hold something together that's already fallen apart. So your person on your mind, their life has fallen apart, but they're trying to keep it together. Okay. Now, they don't know what to do with the Two of Swords about their life in general. Okay. They're kind of avoiding like doing anything major. This person could be an avoidant altogether. Okay. And they're in a state of denial about their situation in some ways. And they're very indecisive. Now, this person sees you out here succeeding with the Star card. Okay. And they think that you're doing well without them. And this is like keeping this person awake. I think you've really affected this person and maybe their ego. Okay. But also they want to mend the relationship with you. Okay. And they still are trying to hold out hope that maybe you still care about them. They ask themselves that. They're asking themselves like, does Cancer even care about me and about what's going on in my life? Does Cancer realize how bad I'm doing without them? Okay, they're wondering that. Okay, they want to reach out to you with the Knight of Cups, the person on your mind. They do, and they want to express feelings to you. They want to try to make things right with you, with the Knight of Cups. They have emotions for you, and they want to tell you, okay, about how they feel about you. And one of the ways they cope with their life is in a bad place, the person on your mind. One of the ways they cope is they fantasize about you with the Eight of Cups. They like to escape into fantasies, and they fantasize about you, Cancer, and about being with you, and about you two coming back together. And so when in their spare time, you are heavy on their mind. And so when they're all alone, Cancer, what they do is they think about you and them together. They fantasize about being with you, and possibly they fantasize about you being their person, and you two living together, or them taking you out on a date, what it would be like to be with you in that way. They're thinking about that. So anytime this person's all alone, you are on their mind, and they think about you. Okay? And that's one of the ways they cope with the bad state of their life. Okay? Because this person's not doing good. So you're like a coping mechanism for this person. All right? But they also realize that they hurt you. Okay? And they think about that. They could be a Virgo. They think about they realize that they hurt you a lot, Cancer. And they've realized that what they did and how they acted was the reason why things went bad between you. Okay, they've gained clarity and they've taken some responsibility because they went within and they have thought about the relationship and they see your side of the story and they know they did the wrong thing and they said the wrong thing and that their actions led to this ending. The person knows that, okay, on your mind. All right, so after this painful ending, so this is an ending card, the Ten of Swords. Cancer, you've got someone else coming in, and it's a King of Pentacles. So they could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but they don't have to be. It just could mean that someone wealthy is headed your way, okay? And maybe the person on your mind feels like maybe they think you already have somebody, okay, and you've moved on. But Spirit is saying you do have someone coming, okay, and you've manifested this. And this person has a lot to offer you with the Page of Pentacles. So Cancer, you have someone coming towards you that's going to put in the effort, who has money, okay? And this person is going to be somebody that you desire, somebody who's ambitious, and somebody who knows what they want and it's not going to play games with you, Cancer. So you have King of Pentacles in your energy after this, because you've had an ending with this person. So someone new is being manifested by you, Cancer, is what I'm getting. Okay? And the person on your mind, somehow they've caught wind of this, or they know about this, or they have, their intuition is telling them this, or something along those lines. Okay. All right, we're going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Knight of... Clarify the... What? Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Oh. Okay. All right. Cancer, I feel like the person on your mind, you know, we've established that there was someone else in their energy. Okay. Now, this person has brought bad luck into this person's life. Okay. And it could have been a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but I feel like it was somebody that possibly has children. Okay. The person on your mind is not having any success with this person. Okay. Nothing good has come of this relationship. So I feel like the person on your mind, they invested in this person and nothing has resulted from it. Okay. And also this person is very lazy. So they expect to be taken care of. They expect to be catered to. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they don't want to work, but they want success without work. Okay, the person they're dealing with. So they just want to live a life of luxury and not do anything to earn it. Okay? So this person, and this person can't be reasoned with, that they're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay? They're not going to do what they don't want to do. They're very inflexible. And they are very much, they are someone who thinks that they can use their sex appeal. Okay? This Queen of Pentacles is also this Queen of Wands. So she manipulates with energy. For one thing, I feel like she does use magic. Okay? Because this person doesn't want to work, but they use their sexual energy, and they manipulate energy. Okay? Because we know a Queen of Wands is the Witch of Tarot. Okay? So this person pretends, I think, she pretends to be, or it doesn't have to be a woman. They pretend to be single when they're not single. And they use people to get what they want. Okay? So the person they're dealing with is a user, and she pretends like she has everything to offer, but she doesn't have anything to offer with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? So she paints illusions, this person. Okay? Now, people have figured this out. And I feel like the person on your mind has been very direct with this person, with the Knight of Swords. And I'm going to clarify that. What has this person told? What has the person... Okay, clarify the Knight of Swords. What have they told this Queen of Wands? Clarify the Knight of Swords. Or she could have even gotten in trouble with the police. Oh, okay. This is what they told. Okay, so the person on your mind's been very direct with this person. And what they told them is, I don't want to give to you anymore. I don't want to support you anymore. You need to get on your own 2 feet. Okay? This is not working for me. I don't want to give to you anymore. Okay? You need to get a job. You've got to work. Okay? Nothing comes free to anybody. Who do you think you are? Do you think I owe you something? You need to help in this relationship. I can't continue to just give to you and all you do is take, take, take. So the person on your mind has told this person, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay? And it's because this person has betrayed them. Okay? So this person has, and that's why the Tower's in reverse. This person has stepped out on the person on your mind. Okay, they've betrayed them. They've taken from them monetary. So they have, like, they're a spender, the person that they're dealing with. So I feel like they've spent their money, but also they have habits that they have to, this person has to give this person money because they have bad habits too. But also they have given in to temptation and betrayed this person, the person on your mind. So they're cheating on your person, okay? And they thought that they could get away with it. But your person knows about it with the Tower in reverse. They know that this person is cheating on them, okay? Now, the person on your mind is coming out as the King of Cups. So they feel like, Cancer, that you and them are like you're a match, okay? So they have deep emotions for you. And so I feel like they're trying to fight these feelings, or them and the person on their mind are fighting about it, about their feelings for you. And it could be both. They could be trying to fight their feelings for you, and the other person knows about you and they're fighting about you. But I'll clarify the Five of Wands. But I do feel like people are fighting about you, Cancer. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah. There's a lot of conflict when it comes to you, Cancer, between them and the person they're dealing with. Okay? So I think the person that they're with, they bring up your name just so that they can fight about you. Okay? So they fight about money, but they also fight about you. Okay? And this person, the person they were dealing with, they thought that this was all a game and that they had to win your person. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, they knew about you, Cancer, and they just decided that no, Cancer can't have my person or this person. They're mine. And they treated it like a game, okay, like a competition. So the person they're dealing with, it wasn't so much as they loved them. It was more like, well, I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to be the victor of this competition. Okay? And they did whatever they had to do to get your person. And they lied to your person. They've backstabbed your person. They've betrayed your person. Okay? They're a burden to your person. All right? And I feel like your person wants to reach out and express feelings and tell you how much they want you with the Ace of Wands. So I feel like the person on their mind, they're always asking them, have you talked to Cancer? Have you talked to Cancer? Are you and Cancer back on again? Have you and Cancer hooked up behind my back? Are you hiding that you're with Cancer? Have you two made up and you're screwing Cancer behind my back? I think you are. Okay? So I feel like the person they're dealing with is always they're very insecure about you, Cancer. Okay? Because you're a threat. The person that they're with is very threatened by you. Okay? They are insecure when it comes to you, Cancer, because obviously they feel like you have a lot more to offer than they do, and that you're a catch. And they know that the person on your mind has feelings for you, okay? And they also know that your person is very unhappy with them and doesn't want to put up with them anymore, okay? All right, let's clarify the World. Can you clarify the World? Okay. Clarify Death in reverse. Okay. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I feel like, Cancer, you've closed the door on this person with the World card, but they don't want it to be over. Okay. This is Death in reverse, so they could be a Scorpio. Okay. They're holding on to you. They haven't let you go, Cancer. So energetically, they're still in your energy. Okay. They feel like you two have unfinished business. So they have things they want to say to you. They feel like there wasn't closure and that there's still emotions between you two. They have emotions for you. Okay? And they know that you're moved on, but they don't want it to be over. Okay, so emotionally this person hasn't let you go. They haven't detached. Okay, they have some type of news they want to share with you, and they feel like it's something that you'd want to hear. Okay, they're going to tell you that, okay, this has been I should have told you this a long time ago with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, but I know that you are what I want, and I've thought about it long and hard, and I see the big picture, and I've made a judgment call. Okay, and I want a new phase with you. I want to begin again. Okay, I want us to reconcile. I want us to start over. Okay, I see you as my life partner. Okay, and I'm going to put in the work for this new beginning with you. Okay, it'll be like a fresh start for us. Okay, because I'm not happy with how things turned out between us, is what they're going to tell you. I've thought about this long and hard, and I don't want us to be disconnected from each other anymore. Even though we're apart, I still feel you, and I still think about you, and I feel like our connection is so deep that I can't let you go. And I want to be with you, is what they're going to say. Okay? So the person on your mind doesn't want things to be over. Okay? And they feel like y'all have things that you still need to say to each other. And maybe they need to tell you the truth. They know they need to tell you the truth. And also they need to tell you how they feel. Okay? And they are heartbroken by the whole thing. Okay. All right. So, Cancer, you have somebody in your energy that wants you back, but you also have somebody new that is also in your energy. Whether you've met them or not, there's someone new, okay, that you've manifested. Okay, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to use these cards. We're going to see what's going on in the energy, okay? All right. We have guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Okay, so this person feels guilty because they put you in a third party, whether you knew it or not. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Okay. So this person... Okay. The golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. So maybe some of you were dealing with a narcissist. Okay. And that's why they put you in a third party. Because they needed an ego boost. Okay. We have dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay. So the person on your mind did lie. Oh, we have ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. All right. So I feel like this person could have made things right with you maybe a while ago, Cancer. But it was their pride that has stopped them. Okay. We have old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so this person, they are in the Nine of Swords, so they keep replaying. I feel like Cancer, they keep thinking about what they did and how things went wrong between you. Okay, we have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And I feel like that's one of the things they need to tell you. Okay. We have commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. All right. I do think that that's the case with this person. We have backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. So I feel like the person they're with has backstabbed them. Okay. It's kind of like this person betrayed you, Cancer, but then the person they're with has severely betrayed them like times 10. We have values. We have too many differences. Okay. So maybe you two just don't want the same things, but this person, they can't let go of the feelings they have for you. Okay. We have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Okay. All right. So sometimes a narcissist plays games with people. Okay. And then maybe you didn't fall for their games, but you did care. You cared a lot about them, but you didn't know how to take them because they kept playing games with you. So you didn't know what they wanted. And so since they were so ambiguous with their feelings and so aloof, maybe they felt like you didn't care. But I think maybe that was because of their behavior is why they felt underappreciated. Okay? But I know that a Cancer, when they love hard. Okay? We have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Okay. So maybe you didn't give this person, maybe you didn't feed their ego enough because this person is coming out as narcissistic. So maybe they expected you to just shower them with, compliments and adoration and admiration. I don't know. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. So maybe this was a runner-chaser dynamic, okay? We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So I feel like something new is in your energy, Cancer. And then Spirit is saying make the healthy choice. Okay, so you could have a choice between the past and someone new. And Spirit is saying do what you think is healthy. We have escape. I left when things got hard. Okay. So this person could have vanished on you. Okay, because it got hard. We have love call. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Okay, so this person wants to tell you something. They want to talk to you. They feel like you two still have things to hash out. Okay, and they're going to send you a message. We have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So maybe for some of you, it's been a long time since you've heard from this person. It could be over a year. We have hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. So I feel like if this person does come back, they're not going to take no for an answer. They're going to really try to get you back. So they're going to bombard you. And they're going to be persistent. And they're going to come on really strong, Cancer. And they're going to lay it on thick. So just be careful that it's not a bunch of hot air. And, just make sure that they have the right intentions, the right motives. What is it that, and you two want the same thing. We have death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. So for some of you, you feel like it's done. That they're not going to get you back. Or maybe this is the person on your mind. And we have the runner. I don't want to run anymore. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, there was a runner and there was a chaser. Okay? So maybe this was a twin flame connection. Because I did say that this person feels like this is a higher connection and that y'all have a spiritual connection. We have coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn and transition, tragic endings. So I feel like for some of you, you have transitioned. You are not the same as you once were, and you're going to have a new beginning elsewhere. Okay? So maybe the person on your mind doesn't even, you've changed and they don't even know who you are anymore. We have indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Okay, so maybe this person still doesn't even know what they want. Okay. Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So this could be you or them or both of you. Possibly both of you. We have clock, needing time, cycles, and take time, time to heal, progressing. So you could be working on healing. You could be moving forward. Okay. We have girl with a snake. So some of you, this was a narcissist, and it could have been a narcissist and an empath connection. Okay? Girl with a snake. And if it wasn't a narcissist and an empath, then it just means that some of you are dealing with a narcissist or somebody who's a snake, somebody who lied to you, deceived you, tricked you. Okay? Someone who is very charming. Okay. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Okay, so this person's not okay. This person has a lot of feelings for you, Cancer. And I just don't know. They seem all over the place. Okay, forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So maybe this person has, maybe their past still haunts them. Maybe they have some type of childhood trauma and it's affected them severely. Okay. Okay. We have chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. All right. So this person, maybe they're so attracted to you that it blows their mind. Okay. All right. We have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So maybe this is you, Cancer. Maybe you're single and you're just having fun. We have paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So maybe you're going to meet somebody new and they're going to take you on a trip. Okay? Because we have love and paradise. All right? And I feel like you're really, maybe you chose you and you're loving yourself first and you're putting yourself first. Okay? We'll just get a couple more. We have sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. All right, so maybe you've gained a lot of clarity, Cancer, and you know what you want. Maybe the person on your mind has had a revelation or an epiphany, and they know that you are somebody that they shouldn't have ever let go. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. All right, so I feel like they thought that they were going to, I feel like they thought that they were going to have some great life with the person that they're with or what have you, but it's not working out with the person that they're with from the tarot cards, okay? They don't even want to deal with that person anymore, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, we have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Okay. All right. Let's get some repair, growth, evolution cards for you, Cancer. Okay. We have romance, change, forefront, revealed, and decision. All right. So I feel like, Cancer, for a lot of you, you're going to have some type of romantic partner enter your life. Okay, something's changing in your romantic life is what Spirit is telling me. So love, it's going to be a special kind of love. It's going to be love redefined. Okay? And this love is going to be like a love that you've never felt before. It's going to lead to great things with the leadership card. Okay? But somebody wants to reveal, somebody's going to reveal something to you about a betrayal. Okay? And you're going to have a decision to make, Cancer, about what you're going to do about this. Okay? Upcoming. but somebody wants to, the person from your past wants to confess, okay? And then there's going to be acceptance in your energy. And you are a radiant goddess. You know, Cancer is the goddess of the moon, okay? So you, remember, Cancer, this, that you are an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not making any apologies for it. So do what's best for you, Cancer, and don't apologize to anybody for doing what's best for you. All right? We're going to get you some badass affirmations to end the reading. Okay, like a phoenix, I burn, I rise, and I take on the world. So I feel like for some of you, you have transformed and you've changed and you're like the phoenix and you're ready for that next chapter. Okay, wake up, kick ass, be kind, repeat. Okay, so I feel like you have goals, you know what you want, and you're going to succeed, Cancer. I'm not perfect, but I'm effing awesome. Okay, so you don't think too much of yourself, but you know your worth. Okay, and don't settle for less than you deserve, Cancer, because you deserve everything. I'm an effing diamond, tough as hell, and unbreakable. Okay, so this could have been a setback, this relationship with this person. Okay, it could have really took a toll on you, but you persevered. You're a diamond, okay, and you are unbreakable, and you can handle whatever life throws at you. Okay, remember that, Cancer. You've got this. And you are an effing masterpiece. Own it. Okay, Cancer, you're one of a kind. You can't be replaced. You are amazing. You're a work of art. Don't forget how beautiful, and don't forget your worth. A masterpiece is priceless. So you are priceless, Cancer. And don't let anyone, don't go on sale for anyone, Cancer, because they don't deserve you at a sale rate price. Okay? You are a masterpiece. Masterpieces don't go on sale. Okay? Their value only rises. Okay? So your value is is infinity and beyond. So don't forget that. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching.